In this video, we review Bryan's ICT Scalping strategy. This is especially useful for people looking for fast in, fast out trades with extremely low drawdown. We work specifically on how to fine-tune entries and zone management. If you are the kind of person who doesn't have a lot of time and looking for quick scalps, I hope there is a positive ROI for your attention.
Basically my strategy, I'll be looking the one from daily first, at the nearest price. Okay, let's say currently from this side, this part, I think I catch a move right here on Wednesday. Yeah. At this side, once I see there is a low, there is a bullish order flow right from here. So I expect if the price retests into the OTE level, which is ICT part of ICT concept, I will be expecting the price reject from around the OTE level from 70%. Okay, then we move into, let me mark out right here. Okay, the bullish order flow should be hold. At a 1 hour time frame, I think it's here. Yeah. Okay, then I will start seeing if is the price reversing or not for bullish. Okay. I will be seeing a power of 3. The low, overall low is swept. And the high of it, which is all of it from here, will be the accumulation the whole day. And there is a high broken out, which is the displacement from here. Displacement out, which is a valid fair value gap right over here, overlapping with the order block. So it's pretty valid for me. Hence, I just straight off enter from here and my SL at here. And I'll be targeting this high. Yeah, that's my one of the TP trade. Basically, it's the accumulation, manipulation, and the distribution strategy.
Okay, Thomas, I guess this is in your ballpark.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely.
So I'll try and simplify it for those of y'all. Okay. So essentially, right, what Bryan is making use of here is order flow, structure, and optimal trade entry. So order flow and structure is something I emphasize very heavily on. So Bryan, very, very good job for catching those. Next thing, right? So think of order flow as your trend. Okay, so Bryan made use of bullish order flow, which is your bullish trend, to be able to catch a trade. The next thing he took note of, right? You notice is very, very step by step. So first thing he took note of is the order flow. Next thing he took note of was the liquidity, right? So what I mean by liquidity is, you notice he used the optimal trade entry level, which then he zoomed into a lower time frame to then look for a liquidity sweep. So a liquidity sweep is basically a major point of quote-unquote support resistance, in this case support, that gets taken, right? And then price reverses into the intended direction, which is how he caught the trade. So what happened was, after the optimal trade entry level on the daily was taken, he zoomed into the 1 hour to look for a liquidity sweep. Once liquidity has been swept, he identified that part as the manipulation part of the power of 3, and then after that, on the impulse move, he placed a buy order targeting the opposing liquidity, which is the high. Correct or not, Bryan? Correct, right?
Yes, correct. Yeah, I think
okay. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah. So essentially, he made use of, it's a very step-by-step process. So it might seem very, very elaborate at first, right? But ultimately, it's just very, very mechanical. Right? First off, order flow. Next thing, optimal trade entry level. After that, zoom in, look for liquidity sweep. After that, look for manipulation and then distribution and take the trade. That's it. So it's a very, very like simple, not easy, but simple 4-step process or 5-step process, however you want to look at it, to catch a pretty freaking nice trade. It's essentially no drawdown, right? I think it's like what 1-2 pips in drawdown from what I can see. And
Yeah,
then
about
after that, it just like 1-2 pips. Then pretty much instantly hit TP. So it's a very, very solid trade. And the confluences, everything made sense. So yeah, hopefully the rest of you can understand after I simplified it. So yeah, pretty nice trade. How long have you been using this for, bro?
I think I joined Callisto since June, and I
Mm-hmm.
started to look into, and you shared about ICT concept. Then I look into it, and I find it's so much easier to understand compared to like the normal support and resistance and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
understand better with ICT concept.
Mm. Then
Wow,
when do
interesting.
you implement this specific strat?
I think should be around end of July. And since you share once about Power of Three, then I look into it from Michael Hudson.
Mm.
Yeah, Michael himself, the ICT man.
Yep.
Yeah, then I start to look into his strat about more into ICT. Then I think Power of Three is the most simple one.
Okay.
Like you see, I
So
can
I
from
go first.
here. Yeah, sorry. You were saying?
Oh no, so I was just trying to say like, so you came into Play Store and then you kind of learned about or like got introduced to ICT by myself, and then after that you kind of just did your own research, and then Power of Three, you had a strategy last time. Like I remember talking to you like somewhere in July when you were like trying to
Yeah,
almost give up on trading right? It was
yeah,
quite a dark time for you right?
yep.
Then after that, you kind of like, actually, I kind of like how ICT works. Let me do my own research. And then it's just a cycle of continuous learning, continuous improvements. And Power 3 is something that you sort of recently, I like to say recently added into your sort of arsenal, right? And that has,
Mm,
of course, increased the win rate, because from last time, what I saw was you were only using your OTE. And then you're
mm,
relying solely on your OTE. And I told you, yeah, okay, this can work. But if you want to improve, if you want to increase your win rate, you're gonna have to start adding more stuff to your arsenal. And then this is what you've done. So yeah, very, very good job. Very, very proud of you. Very proud of your progress so far. And yeah, anyone has any questions for Bryan or myself or William actually?
Well, I would say, okay, wow, Bryan, this is amazing, amazing. Wow, but I'm a bit stunned. I said, wow, ICT you can understand better than resistance support. I mean, yes, okay, I mean you have your own preference, which is very good, very, very good. For me, you ask me about ICT thing, I'll be a bit confused because I'm not specialized in that. But yeah, I think you are the first person I have talked to that says that ICT is simpler than support and resistance. Okay, but I would say
Yeah.
is very, very well done. Like instant, I mean your Euro USD trade like instantly pump all the way out, like only what 5-6 pip drawdown. Then they just
Pretty
flew all
nice,
the way to
bro.
TP 100 pip. That's
Pretty nice
amazing,
trade.
amazing.
yeah.
Oh.
I got one more like also Power of Three, but
Mm.
in a much more lower time frame with 1 hour and 5 minute execution. I wanted to ask this. I wonder is it so far I did the back test is about 55% out
Uh-huh.
of about 115 trades.
Yep.
About nearly 50. Okay. Is also about here. Uh is during London only available for London. Let's say
Okay.
okay from here.
Actually, I kind of know the angle you're taking already, to be honest. But yeah, go ahead and explain to them.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So there is a bearish order flow confirm. I
Mm.
took this trade as well, but I think I took a SL from here.
Mm.
Uh, okay, there is a bearish order flow from the entire New York. So I expecting during Asia session, there is a high I was looking to swap, but it doesn't. I think I've did a FOMO at here. Okay, the high here and the low here. I was thought about this was the manipulation at that time. and then there is a bearish close below here.
Mm.
And that was my confirmation, and I entered here.
Then you gonna okay. Yep.
Yeah, then my SL is here.
Mm.
Then I aim also 1 to 2. Yeah, I think, yeah, basically I just hit a SL. So I wonder, is it really need? I'm afraid also, like when I put the Asia high also must be sweat. Might as well, if this break beyond here, if this bearish doesn't hold, then I don't think I will take the trade for the rest of the day lah.
Yeah. Okay, wait. So first of all, I fill in the blanks for you guys first. Okay, so essentially the first strategy Bryan shared was daily zoom into 1 hour. So what Bryan's essentially doing now is he's using the 1 hour as his daily and the 5 minute as his 1 hour. So he's just zooming in even more and even more, which is completely fine. Okay, next thing, right? When it comes to this Judah swing strat, I'm assuming it's a Judah swing strat, right?
I don't
Like-
think it's. Is it a Judah swing? I don't
Basically,
think.
you're trying to play the Asia range manipulation, then
I
catch it. So same thing lah.
yeah,
right?
correct.
Okay, yeah. So this is Judah swing. So if it didn't meet your initial condition, right? You notice your initial condition was I needed to sweep that high, that very, very first high. Correct?
Correct.
But it didn't meet. So when you FOMO, right, there's a high chance you're going to get stopped out. There's a high chance that you're going to get manipulated or be part of the manipulation, which you indeed kena lah. Right? So
Yes.
the lesson here for not just you but everyone else is if you have to deviate from your plan, right? I would suggest you take a step back first. Okay, because there's a high chance you're just feeling FOMO. There's a high chance you're just gonna revenge trade after that. And you really, really need to take a step back and chill and think, okay, I set out my plan to be A, B, C. If A isn't even met, why am I even continuing on to B and C? Okay? So that is something for you to take note of lah. When you set your conditions, right, you notice it's very, very beautiful, right? Everything flows very smoothly. Your daily OTE level, hit. Next, liquidity sweep, hit. Next, 1 hour fair value gap entry, hit. TP. When you FOMO, when you try to catch the move, when you chase price, you get stopped out. So yeah, just take note of these lah for future.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. Because your previous trade was very, very nice. This one could have worked out as well, but you went to rush it lah. You went to chase price. So
Yeah, instead of
sort of
waiting,
paid the lesson for it lah.
instead of
yeah.
like waiting the fair value gap from here.
Correct. Exactly. So yeah lah, that's just something to note lah, huh? For not just you but the rest of you also. Okay, rest of you in the chat right now.
Very nice. Okay, so for those of you who don't really know what Bryan or Thomas talking about, okay, they're essentially using something called ICT concepts. It's a whole new strategy that differs vastly from me. Okay, so if you don't understand, okay, of course, as I said, go and watch our videos, okay, in the Telegram channel, on YouTube, okay, on TikTok. We do touch it. We do cover the concepts, right? Quite with multiple videos covering it. Okay, but even if, right, let's say after viewing the videos, you still don't understand, okay, then of course, in VIP, Thomas will be there to coach you lah. I won't say one-to-one coach, but rather he'll be there for Zooms, right, to teach you more on the mindset. I mean, as a VIP member, okay, where he'll just guide you more on ICT. I mean, Bryan, like, I believe your ICT skills are somewhat, I would say, definitely above average. Okay, because to me, hearing you speak, right, is very similar to how Thomas says and describes about ICT. Okay, so I assume you are pretty well versed in ICT, right, Bryan?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because I mean, the fact that you can say that you understand ICT better than support users means that tells me that, okay, you know what, you're probably gotten good at ICT.
I can understand better. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so it's really, I mean, it's really good that you have that, and I would say that one reason why you were able to have this kind of level of understanding was also because of Thomas's stream, Thomas's Zoom, right?
Right.
Yeah. So
Wow, hey, thank you. Wow.
This is
So
true.
y'all
This
know
is true.
lah. Come for the
If I didn't join Thomas stream, right, I wouldn't know ICT and I wouldn't come here with the power of three concept and the bearish order flow, bullish order flow, everything. I keep asking Thomas in like premium admin. Yeah, that's how I came here lah.
Actually, Bryan, curious, like before you met Thomas, before you met us, do you know anything about ICT?
I do heard of it before. Before that, I was using SMC. But I think I can't. I keep being the liquidity. Like I really couldn't identify. I didn't know like the bullish order flow was there. Then I go and short it against the trend. I thought that was the reversal, but actually not. This kind of thing.
Okay, so you heard of it lah, but cannot
Yeah.
really execute it well until like, Thomas briefed you. Okay, very, very good.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so you see, right, even if you don't know what ICT SMC is, you don't need any experience. You can farm it
True,
out,
true,
one.
true.
You can grind it out, one. Okay, and yes, okay. Right, so, okay, right, very good, Bryan, very good, very good. You want to share one more, or think like you just want to share this?
Yeah, I think
Huh?
going to be like this unless like if you
Ah.
want me to share more.
I mean, okay lah. I mean,
we can move on to
sort
the
of
next
understand. I
person
believe
also
Thomas
lah.
has given his valuable feedback for it also lah.
Yeah, maybe to the next person also.
Yeah, next person lah, next person. But yes, thank you,
Anyone
Bryan.
else?
Come,
Okay,
everyone, come
thank you
say
so
thank
much,
you, Bryan.
William
Can.
and Thomas,
Yep,
my
no worries, bro.
master.
Yeah, bro. Sheesh. Why I within Curtis, I got some cult, bro. Inside, confirm. I got some cult. I don't even know about it. I got some cult.
Yeah, fire.
Sure God, sure God.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, Bryan, thank you for getting the ball
Okay.
rolling, bro. I believe that
Thank you so much. Thank you.